Hi guys, welcome back to another Banners Fun online workout. I hope you're all very well. Today we've got a core class, so we're going to go through all parts of the core, working through with a little circuit session for that, okay? So we'll get going very, very shortly. You don't need much room at all today. You're going to be pretty much sat in one spot for the full duration of the class. We're going to get warmed up first. I'll explain a little bit about the workout just after we've done that. And then after the workout, we'll get into a little stretch, okay? So today's class is going to take about 20 minutes of actual work, and then that's going to give us a little bit of time either side for the warm-up and the stretch just afterwards. We'll get going very, very shortly, so find your little bit of space on the floor, make sure it's comfy, grab yourself a drink, and other than that, you need your cells, and you're going to be good to go, okay? So we'll get going any second now. Wait for everyone to join in, make sure you're all set and ready to go. If you're not, pause the video and catch up in just a moment. But yeah, we're going to get working into that warm-up. So nice light jog on a spot on those toes. And we're going to pick our knees up in front of us for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Feet come up behind. 10 seconds just here. Straight in. 9, 8, 7, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Star jumps, 10 seconds. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the centre. Feet are going to go face forwards. Pretend that you've got a beach ball in front of your body. Okay, so pretend you're hugging onto a beach ball. All you're going to do is rotate that body side to side. Keep those feet flat on the floor for now though, okay? So really just turn and get a good twist in that torso. Hopefully there's no pain. If there is any pain, please be very careful. And it maybe won't be a good idea to join in with the class if you're having any problems in that lower back. And let the arms go and let that back foot just come round and relax, okay? Just here. You want your head to follow the body, so make sure you always have a neutral spine position. And you're going to come round and just turn as far behind you as you possibly can. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle again. You're going to take your feet a little bit further apart this time. You're going to drop down, opposite hand to opposite foot, up to the top, hands to foot, just here, side to side, and back to the centre again. Make sure you're using that height, okay, so get all the way back up to the top after every single rep. Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the centre, couple steps in the middle, knee up, out, and down. Then switch around to the other side. Make sure you get a few steps in the middle in between. Good, open up those hips. Just here. There we go, last 5 seconds. We're going to switch around so we go outside to the middle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the outside, bring it back in. Just here, make sure you take it out as far as you possibly can. Just to the side, and bring it into the centre, okay? Good. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to walk to the side, face your body so you have a little bit of space in front of you. You're going to walk out into a plank, walk yourself back in, so we're going to do some walkouts just for 15 to 20 seconds, okay? So you come down, hands and feet, plank position, hold it, back up to the top, back down, walk out, up to the top, repeat that just for 20 seconds. There's 10, last 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last couple, 3, 2, and there's your time. Take a seat on the floor, guys, really quickly. We're going to get some work done on the floor here. So grab a seat, feet are going to go just in front of the body here, and all I want you to do is take a slight lean backwards, so you're going to be here, lean in position, and just reach those hands behind you and round. Just for 20 seconds. So over, make sure those shoulders come across the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way through. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back onto your feet and grab yourselves a quick drink. So hopefully your guys' heart rate's picked up a little bit. Hopefully your breathing's increased, and we should have a little bit more blood flowing around that body. We're going to get going with that workout in just a second. I'm going to have to adjust the camera quickly so you guys can see what I'm doing, because we are going to be on the floor, so I'm going to have to angle that down a little bit. But yeah, like I said before, all you need is yourself, a drink, a little bit of space on the floor, and we're going to be good to go. Okay, so let me sort the camera out and I'll explain the workout to you. There we go. Cool. Alright, so how it's going to work, guys, we've got 4 exercises to work with. They're not the most simple of exercises, so I will show you a few regressions if it's needed. But if we can, try and stick to the exercises that I'm going to give you. They're more advanced exercises today to work with for that core area. So we've got 4 exercises. We have 4 rounds on each exercise of 40 seconds. So all the 4s there. In between each round, each block, we have a minute off before we get into that next exercise. But we always finish 4 rounds of an exercise before we move into the next one. So how it's going to work, the exercises are as follows. We've got an around the world leg raise, we've got a leg and hip raise, we've got an alternate leg raise toe touch, and a crunch. Okay, they're the 4 exercises. I'll show you what they are in just a moment if you don't understand. So what I'd do is I'd finish 4 rounds on the around the world leg raise. We'd have 1 minute off, and then we move into the next exercise, minute off, next exercise, minute off, and so on until we finish all 4 exercises. But yeah, we have 4 rounds on every single one of 40 seconds with a 20-second break in between before we move across. Okay, so it's really simple stuff. All you guys need to know is what each exercise is, which I'll demonstrate in just a moment, and be able to keep your ears out so you can hear what's going on with the workout. And I've got my timer just here, so none of you need to worry about that. Okay, so exercises are as follows. First one, around a world leg raise. I'm going to show you from the front and the side. We're going to be here on the floor, hands by the side or under the bum. You come up to one side, round, stop, up to one side, round, stop. So you're going to try and basically make a big circle with those legs on the way around. Okay, so big circle, come up and round, big circle, up and round, big circle, stopping at the top. So from the front, it looks a little bit like this. So your legs come up, round, down, up, round, down, and you're going to repeat that one as many times as you can in the 40 seconds. Okay, next exercise, leg and hip raise. So it's going to be working a similar part of the core. You're just adding a bit to it. So it's just an up and down movement here. You're going to come up, legs come up, bum comes off the floor, down, bum comes off the floor, back down, up, bum comes off the floor, and back down. Okay, we're going to try and control that movement as much as we possibly can. But yeah, very simple exercise, but also very effective at the same time. Next up, we've got alternate leg raise and toe touch. Okay, so we're going to be back down on the floor. One foot stays down, one comes up. We take the opposite hand to meet the opposite foot. So we come here, reach up, back down, here, reach up, back down, here, up, and we're meeting in the middle each time. Okay, if you're struggling, dig the opposite elbow into the floor. It's going to help you come up, and also dig that bottom foot down. Okay, so here, up, and you should find the upper core and mid core starts to really get a nice little burn in. And then finally, the 4th exercise, we've all done it before, is a crunch. Okay, so hands are going to go by your sides, legs come out, back up, out, back up, out, and back up. If that's too easy, get rid of the hands, and you're going to come here and use that body weight as best you can to support and really brace those abs. Okay, so they're your 4 exercises. We'll get going in just a second. We've got 4 rounds of 40 seconds of the around the world leg raise to start, and we have 20 seconds in between each round, and then we have a minute off when we finished all 4 before we get into that second exercise, which is the leg and hip raise. Okay, so we're going to get through this fairly quickly. There's really not much rest in between the exercises, so if you do need to stop for a quick breather, make sure it is very brief. But yeah, other than that, we'll get going straight away. Okay, so first exercise, around the world leg raise. Quick drink before we set up. Ready to work. 40 seconds on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds on. Put yourselves down. Legs up, round, back down to the side. Nice big circle, guys. Stop in the center. You also want to stop your feet about an inch off the floor. Okay. So make sure they go all the way around, all the way up. Back down to the bottom, okay? Round, back down to the bottom and up. The whole time, that lower back should be pinned right into that floor, okay? If the lower back isn't pinned, what you're gonna Find is those hips are going to start rolling, which means you're going to lose a little bit of tension in that core, okay? Last 5 seconds here, you finish up, we have a 20-second rest before we get back into it 3 more times. 2, and there's your time, rest up, 20 seconds off. So, back into the exercise next. Like I said before, please make sure those backs are pinned right into the floor. You will lose tension, and those hips are going to start rolling forwards, okay? So make sure we keep an eye on that one. Other than that, very simple movement with just creating a nice big circle with those feet. 5 seconds, we're back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down, legs up, bring them round to the side, back in again, to the side, and back round. Nice big circles, up and round, and then back the other way, okay? So you're tracing that circle every time we go round, up and down. Back stays pinned in. If it's too easy, hands go by your side, or pop them on your belly, and just use that core for the whole exercise, okay? But if you need to, put those hands underneath the bum, you can make it a little bit easier. Final 5 seconds here. Last few reps. 4, 3, 2, and there's your time. Rest yourselves up, 20 seconds off. 2 or 4 done there. We're going to get into the next exercise after the next 2, okay? 15 seconds, catch your breath, quick drink if you need to, but make sure you're set and ready to go in 10 seconds for the 3rd round of the Around the Worlds, all right? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1, up and around we go. Same again, nice and controlled, so we're not swinging the legs at all. They stay nice and controlled the whole time. Good. So you should make sure you're moving it specifically in each direction and you're controlling that movement, okay? Everything needs to be done on purpose here. So round to the side, take it back out. You should find those lower abs are starting to get a bit of a burn in. Also, those hip flexors are going to start working a little bit as well. Don't worry about them, we'll get them stretched out at the end of the class. 5 seconds left here. 4, 3, 2, and there's your time, 20 seconds off. Round 3 done, okay? So last one here. After this, we get rid of the Around the World leg raise and we're into our final 3 exercises, okay? So we're getting there. This takes us a quarter way through the class. 5 minutes of work, all right? Good. Moving in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round, up and round. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We rest and we get into that next exercise, okay? So really make sure we're using that lower core to take the legs round, bring them back up, and please make sure that lower back stays pinned right into the floor, okay? So we're working around nice big circles. Make sure they are circles, you don't want squares. Big circle round, bring it to the bottom. Big circle round, bring it to the bottom. Lower back stays pinned into the floor. If you can, shoulders come up a little bit as well, and you'll find that upper core starts engaging as well. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and there's your time. 1 minute off now, guys. You've got a quick breath just here, and we're getting to that second exercise, okay? So next exercise, like I said before, is that leg and hip raise, okay? So we're going to be in another leg raise position, hands by our sides on this one. You are going to want your hands on the floor for support on this one, otherwise you're probably going to lose balance a little bit. But hands go in, legs come up, hips come to the sky, back down, up, hip comes to the sky, back down. So tuck the knees, push up, back down, tuck the knees, push up, and just back down. All right, that's going to be your next exercise, and we're working in 30 seconds, okay? Quick drink. 20, we're back in. Good. 15 seconds, ready to move. Exercise 2 of 4 here. So after we finish this exercise, we're halfway through that class, okay? 10 seconds, ready to work. 40 on, in 5, 4, leg and hip raise, 3, 2, and 1, legs to the top. Take it down, to the top, take it down, all right? So it's hips as close to the ceiling as you can. If this is too difficult, guys, just a normal leg raise is gonna be fine. Bring them up and down, but if you can, kick up, back down, kick up, back down, kick up, and back down, okay? Big movement here. You're gonna pretty much catch the whole of that core with this exercise, okay? So from top to bottom, you're getting the bottom bit with the lower abs, and the top with the kick up is gonna help with that midsection and the upper abs, okay? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and there is your time. Rest up, 20 seconds off. Round 1 of 4 done here. So break in, 15 seconds, we're back in again. Get yourself set for this next round. 10 and we're working. Get yourself set on the floor on your bums, 5 seconds, back in, 4, 3, 2, one up, we go to the top. Drop it out and back in. Good. Up nice and high. Really push those hips nice and tall into the sky. Up to the top, squeeze. Up to the top, squeeze. We're not kicking up, guys. We're just pushing up, okay? If you kick up, you're going to lose tension in the core. You're going to start using momentum from those legs. So out and just push up instead rather than kick. Push up rather than kick. 10 seconds left here. Ready to move. 9, 8 seconds, we break. Done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's your time. That is round number 2 done, okay? So 2 to go here, and then we rest again for another minute before that exercise number 3, okay? In from the nose, out from the mouth. Hopefully that core starts to get a nice little burn in now. 10 seconds, round 3 here. In 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top, back down. Like I said, we're pushing up. We're not kicking up, okay? So push and out. Push to the top and back out. Push to the top and back out. You really want to try and keep those legs out of the movement as much as possible, okay? So those hips nice and tall into the sky. Hands can dig in if you find it helps at all. There's your 25 seconds. You've got 15 left to go. We're going to keep moving, okay? So really focus on that breathing, guys, with this exercise as you kick up. Exhale, okay? So kick up and exhale. Take your legs out. Kick up, exhale, and take your legs out. Make sure you catch that breath at the bottom. 3, 2, and there's your time. Rest up, 20 seconds off, guys. Good. Final round of the leg and hip raise. Ready to move. So this session, guys, is fairly continuous. We don't get too much break in between. We are working solidly on those abs for about 20 minutes, okay? 3 seconds, back in 2, and 1. Up we go. To the top, back down, to the top, back down. Really push those legs as high into the sky as you can, okay? So right up, going vertical, all the way to the top. All right, so it's hips nice and tall. Hips nice and tall, okay? Really looking to use that core with the movement. Up and back out, up and back out. 15 seconds left here. Keep the work going. In from the nose, out from the mouth. Make sure you're controlling that breathing as well. 10 seconds left. We break for a minute after this one. Finishing up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your minute break starts now, okay, guys? So that is halfway through. We've got a minute here. We're into the 3rd exercise now, which is going to be that alternate leg raise with the toe touch, okay? So you're going to reach up and across. Your right hand's going to go to your left leg, and your left hand's going to go to the right leg. I want you to try and reach towards your toes. If you can't, not a problem. Just reach towards that shin instead. Obviously, if you're reaching up a little bit further, you're going to be working those abs a little bit more. But if that's too difficult by the end of it, which I'm sure it will be, you'll find just reaching towards that shin. But please make sure you reach across and meet in the middle, okay? So 25 seconds, back in. That's halfway now. This takes us into the second half of the session. 20 we're working. Good. 15. So leg raise, toe touch. So alternate, we're here. Up to the center, back down. Up to the center. Ready to work in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top. Come in, up, just here, okay? Good. If you can, try and keep these elbows off the floor. But if you find it helps, dig them in a little bit and give yourself a bit of a hand up to the top, okay? So reach into the middle. You're really looking to reach up as high as you possibly can, okay? If you're not, then you're missing out on a bit of contraction here. So this side should really be working to reach up and across. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Nearly there, guys. Last 10 seconds, keep alternating those legs. So reach and touch, leg comes up and back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's your time. Rest up 20 seconds, back in again in just a moment, okay? So we're getting there. Round 1 of 4 done here, and then after this one, we will be into that last exercise. 10 seconds left. All right, ready to move in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg up to the top, back down, up and back down. Reach, come nice and high. nice and high. Up and over. Really looking to take that shoulder as far off the ground as you possibly can, okay? So reach, come up, each time, okay? Really make sure that you're pushing up nice and high, okay? So you want to make sure that you're pulling in, you're trying to shorten this core position from both ends, okay? So bring the leg up, it's going to bring the bottom in, bring your top towards, it's going to bring the top in too. All right, 10 seconds, up to the top. Good. Last 3, 2, and there's your time. Good work. Rest up. 20 seconds off. 2 rounds done. Last 2 to go. 15 in for the nose, out for the mouth. Again, this one's probably going to catch those hip flexors, guys, but don't worry, we will get them stretched out right at the end, okay? 5 seconds. Round number 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and over. Up and over. Reach into the center. Up and across. Really looking to make as short a space as you possibly can in this core, okay? Come round, good, round, exhale on the way up, just here. Breathe in and out. Breath at the bottom and the top. Last 15 seconds, up and over, all the way to the top, reach nice and high. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and there is your time, guys. Rest up, breathe it out. Final one coming up. We're into our last round of this exercise and we're finishing up with that crunch for the last 4 rounds, okay? Let's keep working right the way through. Big finish, 10 seconds. In for the nose, out for the mouth. Control the breathing. 5 and we're working. 4, 3, last round here, 2, and 1. Up we go, up and across. We're reaching as high as we possibly can. If we can touch those toes, fantastic. If not, reaching towards the shins is fine too, but please make sure that you're bringing that shoulder as high up off the floor as you possibly can, okay? So shoulder comes right the way up, shoulder comes up, shoulder comes up. 20 seconds down, 20 seconds left to go. Let's work right the way through to the end. Don't let this leg just drop, guys, okay? So we're not just dropping it down, we're just lowering it, okay? So make sure we come up, lower the leg, up, lower the leg, and the same each time. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and there is your time. Rest up there, okay? So that is our 3rd exercise done. We're into our last one now, so big push. If you guys finish this last round and feel like you can keep on going, absolutely fine. Either start from the top and do 2 more rounds in each one rather than 4, or pick a couple of the exercises and do another 4 of each of them. I suggest doing the ones that hurt you the most. Obviously the ones that you're going to be feeling are going to be more beneficial for you generally, okay? So you guys have got about another 30 seconds or so left, and we're into that last one, which is that crunch, okay? So crunch position, hands by the side or off completely. Off's going to be a little bit more difficult, but if you need the extra bit of support, just here, you want them slightly behind your bum, legs out, tuck yourself in the middle, out, tuck in the middle, and you really want to make sure that you bring yourself nice and close in the center. You want to turn yourself into a nice little ball, okay? 10 seconds, final 4 rounds, takes us to the end of the class. Ready to work in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Legs out, back in. Just here, in and out. Nice, quick movements. Tuck yourself in at the top as tight as you can, straight as you can at the bottom, in and tight, straight as you can at the bottom. If that's too easy, guys, get ready hands. If that's still too easy, what you can do is get a bit of a rotation in and kick your legs side to side instead, okay? So rotate the body and you're going to be just here. All right, keep that working 15 seconds. If that's still too easy, you can do that without hands. You come here, kick to the side, here, here, and here, okay? Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and there is your time. Rest up. Round 1 of 4 done, okay? We're getting so close to the end now. So big push, please, right the way through if we can, all right? 15, we're back in. Final 10 seconds of rest. Round 2 of 4. Ready to move, crunching again in 5 seconds. 4, 3, hands in if we need to, 2, and 1. Into the middle as tight as we can. In as tight as you can, really try and tuck that body. Straight line, small ball. Straight line, small ball, okay? So really looking to get in and out as many times, extend that body. And that course will be opening and closing, okay? So open it, close it, open it and close it. 20 seconds down, 20 seconds left to go. Good. into the middle. All right, final 10 seconds, guys. Big, big finish if we can. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Rest up. Round 2 done. 2 to go. Almost there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 15 seconds. Round number 3 begins. Good. Breathe. 5, we're back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs out, back in. Last 2 rounds, guys. It's probably going to slow down a little bit now. Everything's going to be getting a bit tired. Those hip flexors, lower abs, upper abs, everything in between and around the side is going to be feeling extra sore, I'm sure. I'm definitely feeling this one. Back in. There's your first 20 seconds. Catch that breath if you need to. Get straight back into it. This is the last 2 rounds, okay? You've got 15 left of this one, 40 on the next one. Let's finish up. Good. 10 seconds left. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there is your time, guys. Rest up. Round done. 1 more to go. We're into our final round of the session, okay? This is the last 40 seconds of work we've all got together. After that, we'll get stretched out, okay? We'll give those hip flexors, those abs, a nice little stretch out. 5 seconds. Last 40 on in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big finish now, guys, okay? So let's work right the way to the end. All together. Push out and back in, okay? Out and back in. All the way through. Let's keep those reps moving. Final exercise of the day. If this is your last class, all right, let's keep working. 20 seconds left. Legs out, back in, out, back in, out, and back in. 15 to go. All right, let's keep pushing. You guys are finished here in 10 seconds. Nice and easy. 8, 7, 6, and we're done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second. And that is your work done. Well done. Amazing stuff today, okay? So we'll get into that stretch straight away. We can breathe and rest whilst we're stretching out. So if we pop onto our bellies, so belly's down on the floor just here. Nice deep belly breath at the bottom, okay? So take the air in and send it to your belly. And all you're gonna do is push yourself up and keep those hips on the floor, okay? So make sure you take the air into the belly. Bring the shoulders up nice and high, but please make sure those hips stay on the floor. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up onto your knees. You're gonna take a kneeling position. Feet come out to the side, slightly inside of your knees. You're gonna sit between your feet and reach forward. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and when you're gonna come up onto one knee, so a kneeling position, just here. And what you're gonna do is try and drop that back hip into that front heel. You should feel this stretch. Those hip flexors will definitely be feeling a little bit tight and burny after that. All right, so sit up nice and tall. Make sure your posture's forward, so look straight ahead. Lean backwards if you need to, and you're gonna try and take this back hip into that front heel, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch around to the other side, so other knee goes down. Put the foot up and reach in. Lean backwards, head forwards, hip towards that front foot. All right. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Back down on your feet, on your bums. Feet into the center. Pull them in nice and close. Hands on the ankles and elbows on those knees. You can use those elbows, just push right the way down to the floor, okay? All right, so 10 seconds here. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One foot comes out, the other one's gonna go over the top just here. You're gonna hug that knee, put it right into the body, and face across. So if your right knee's raised, your left arm goes over the top and is gonna pull it towards your left shoulder, and you're gonna turn and face behind you if you can. Should feel a stretch just across this glute here. 2, and 1. Switch it around to the other side. Just here. 10 seconds. Good. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight arms and exit, guys. Massive claps to all of you. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope your core's feeling as sore as mine is. If it's not, then I definitely need to put some more work in. But yeah, thank you for continuing to support us, for returning to the classes, getting involved with us. Hopefully we'll see you in club very, very soon. Look after yourselves. Take care. That's the class done. Hope you have a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.